Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Dr. Mommy Budgets and I am Amanda. Today I am here to just come on the camera to just do a quick chit chat with you. Well, I'm not sure if it's going to be quick, but it's going to be a chit chat. If you happen to hear some noise in the background, please disregard. I hope it's not coming through very clearly because it is my child on the video games and interacting with his friends online. So what I wanted to hop on here and talk to you guys about was it's a little bit of maybe some information on opening up the mind to be able to, I guess, on one hand, be open-minded about different situations. Don't be as closed-minded as, we can be from time to time. And when I say closed-minded, that means that you are only thinking thoughts based on your actions or your thoughts or the way that you would do things or the way that you would think about things. So that's what I'm here to talk about today, because I have learned as I've gone through this life and had experiences that it's very beneficial if I would just get away from that habit of assumptions first off, and then just, assuming that people know what I know, don't know what I know, may do things this way or that way, or whatever the case may be. And so that's what I want to come on here and just say, that we need to just kind of step back out of our way of doing things and thinking about things and think from a totality standpoint. You want to think about how people are living their lives. There may be people that are dealing with situations, be it sicknesses, illness, from physical body illnesses to mental illnesses. They may be mentally challenged or whatever it is. So you want to try and approach individuals with an open mindset. Somebody may be thinking about committing suicide, just for example, so we need you as the onlooker or that person that's outside of that person's realm to approach them in a, let's say, friendly way, upbeat, positive way, because you never know what an individual is dealing with, and and different things along those lines. So just be, first off, open-minded with people. Let's try to be nicer and more positive to each other. What else? We want to not assume that we know, what a person may or may not be dealing with. Or I know for me, one of the let me give you an example. One of the things that I would think about would be like easier, because I majored in mathematics and computer science in college. I have a bachelor's of science and mathematics with an emphasis in computer science. And I would do some tutoring from time to time. I also taught when I was a TA, a teaching assistant, when I was working on my master's degree. So math was kind of came to me naturally. I didn't really have to study for tests. I mean, from grade school all the way up through college, math was just, it was just a subject that I loved. So what would happen is I would do a problem for a student that I was tutoring. We were working through a problem, and we would get down through that problem to a point where, let's just say, we're doing some kind of long division problem or something, So we would get down to the very end where we're doing the adding and subtraction portion of that long division problem, and I would start to assume, okay, this student is fifth grade. This student is seventh grade. They know how to add and subtract these numbers. It's just something that you would think a person of that age would know how to do. But in fact, there were students who did not know how to add and subtract at those ages. So right then it was like, you know what, girl, you cannot assume that people know what you know. So with that being said, I have started to try and take that approach in my life. And just I'm not looking at people as if they're dumb or, or whatever, or illiterate, but what I am going to do, I am not going to assume. So if I am needing to explain something to someone, I'm not going to skip steps, in other words. For what I may see as a no-brainer, another person may need a full explanation on that information. So I'm at a point in my life now where, like I said, if I am explaining something, I try to go step by step by step, try not to leave out anything. And this is just an example that I'm giving you based on mathematics, but this is for any area in our lives. We don't want to assume that a person knows something. We want to go step by step, provide them all the information and details, regardless of how it may look to you. You know what I mean? It's a no-brainer to you, but it could be very difficult and complicated for them to comprehend. So you want to be able to make sure that you are approaching individuals in that manner. That's the assumption piece. And just to recap, also try and approach individuals from a friendlier, understanding, caring, patient approach, because you never know what they are going through. And also try and put yourself in these situations. That may help you to understand people and situations better. So let's just say I'm having a bad day. Something is going on with the children that I'm dealing with. I had issues at work, whatever it is. And then I encounter some dingbat out there in the street that wants to go off on me. You know what I mean? Wants to say some crazy stuff or whatever the case may be. Now, I'm already dealing with these other issues. You know what I mean? That person is not aware at all of what I'm dealing with. That may take me down the wrong road. You know what I mean? It may make me feel worse. It may make me start an altercation with that individual. You know what I mean? So you want to make sure that you are approaching people in a understanding and caring manner, because that is the way that you would want to be approached and treated. Okay? So I just had to get that off my chest. I've been thinking about that for the past few days, and I know when I get stuff in, it comes to me that way, and it clearly came to me that way to present that information to my audience. So that's what I'm doing. I was not obedient on yesterday. I was supposed to make the video a day ago. But I am here today to just kind of get that off my chest. Somebody in my audience need to hear that. I know they do. So I'm here to let you know. Please be patient with the people of the world and even your situations and even your own self. Just be patient, understanding. That's step one. And step two is do not assume anything when it comes to individuals. Nothing. Okay? Act as if, it may be a good rule of thumb to just treat people as if they are babies that don't know anything. You know what I mean? When you're explaining things to them or you're having conversations with them, don't assume that they know what you know. Okay? So that is really all I have for this video. Yes, this is a financial channel, but sometimes when these things are birthed within my mind and my brain and I am led to bring it to you, I will do that. So it may not be a financial topic. But that's really all I have for this video. For those that are new here, then I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel And for those that are old, thank you for coming back. So this is all I have for this video today. This is Dr. Mommy Budgets, where we dream big, but start small around here. I will see you in the next video. Peace.